Okay, so I decided in the end I was just gonna record a gunburn video anyway. It's a couple hours after the Whisper video, but here we are. Gunburn, the new SMG from Season of the Lost. Not Season, Festival of the Lost. That's later because I'm mixing my words even more than I was earlier. And I can't tell if I couldn't track that guy very well or if he was just lucky. Unknown. So I can't find anyone. We're now on Hunter. We've got Stompies on Arc. This is for a reason. We've got Shoreline Dissident because I think this is the best club farming sniper and I like club farming. And then we've got gunburn. This is the best roll I got. One with target lock. It's pretty good. It's not the max range roll, unfortunately. It's got 63 range, I think. It's literally missing the range masterwork. Top 10 reasons we should be able to change our masterwork if you're gonna give us random road weapons again, Bungie, by the way. But yeah, so that's the reason I kept playing this game mode, because I need a better roll of this more than anything, so... And look, I can hit snipes when I have 20 times the aim assist. Although I don't actually think closing time is active. It was just Lone Wolf. So... luckily these guys aren't very good. I've had a couple of very boring, not interesting matches. By boring and not interesting, I mean I fought better players. Before this, and I was kind of thinking while I was playing, because I've been like almost purely on Warlock and Titan for the past like, let's say 2 weeks. I spent the first couple of days of this patch on Hunter. Like, okay. I spent the first couple of days of like the main balance patch on Hunter, and it was like fun. But I just kind of wasn't feeling it, so I've been on Titan and Warlock. And I kind of realized the Hunter just kind of sucks compared to them. Not in the way the Hunter's bad, because Hunter's still broken in a number of ways. But at the same time, I wouldn't particularly call Hunter very good, and especially not very good at its main role, which is like the, like an assassin, essentially. That's exactly what I mean. This is the club farming sniper. So, I've always considered Hunter's main role to be like assassin. You get in, you go fight the enemy, and then you get out. It's like meant to be agile, it's all of its abilities are meant to be quick, and I've always felt like Arc Hunter, both D1 and D2, but primarily D2, is like okay, it's main. It's where it's a bit more obvious. I always actually liked Arc Hunter. And the stockpile was very impressive, by the way. So I've been a bit disappointed recently because they've kind of turned Hunters more into Titans, I guess. They've been really attempting to, like, BSify them. That is one of the biggest examples of what I mean. kind of play really similar and have sort of similar roles where Titan's kind of meant to be just the annoying one. You know, like, Titans are kind of just like wasps half the time. They're kind of annoying to kill. Usually have some form of really big DR. Hunters are just like wasps, but without the DR. And instead just have really broken abilities. Void Hunter, I think, currently is the one that fits into the, like, assassin role the most. I wouldn't say Void Hunter's particularly the most balanced class in the game. It does basically remove the, is he outside or is he just... Interesting. It does remove basically the biggest thing, which is the radar. Also has smoke grenades, which do... originally did the entire stasis subclass for some reason, but, you know, I realized I was wrong eventually, and that they should have been nerfed. Because why did they do everything stasis did in a single ability? And they still weaken, they still damage, and they still sort of... They still blind. That's about all they do right now. So let's the void. We also have access to suppressors. You have access to the invis, as we know. The full essential me all the way. And in a competitive setting, they're not very balanced. In like anything else, like trials, for example. Arc Hunter is interesting. I would talk about Solo, but Solo's kind of just dead, I'll be honest. It's fun. I really like playing Solo Hunter right now, and I think they've definitely improved it, but... If I were to pick between Arc, Solo, and Void Hunter, I would always pick one of the other two. For that reason in particular. I genuinely hate everything they've done to Arc Hunter. I get it's meant to be like... It's meant to like buff it for PvE reasons, but... Combination blow, resetting the dodge, and then making the sticky grenades better, because I've used the sticky grenades as a joke, right, because of a DMG tweets, which he was talking about the flux grenades, not the flux grenade, the sticky grenades from Halo, and he was like, yeah, the sticky grenade buffs are super cool, I can't hit anything, they're cool, whatever it was. I was like, sure, you know, I'll try out the sticky grenades, and they were fun. They were on a 3-minute cooldown. Done ironically, but they were funny. So I was like, yeah, sure. And I fell in love with Arc Hunter again. Because that was fun. And I've used sticky grenades for ages. Because of that. And I got good with the sticky grenades, the original ones. Especially, before they buffed them. And then they buffed them. And frankly, I think anyone who's playing Solo Hunter should just move to Arc Hunter instead, because these are the same thing, with effectively the same cooldown. Because it's not very difficult to get good stats on Arc, as you can see, nearly everything relevant is at 100, but with like optimal health stat, because I'm pretty sure 150 is all you actually need. And then we also have feedback. No, recharge, it's not feedback, I think feedback's this one. All these fragments are stupid, by the way. So, you have a recharge, so you have 300% cooldown speed for losing your shields, essentially. You have ions, which if you have any decent amount of bolt charge or jolt, which this does, you get a dark bionic trace, which gives you 10% to like all of your abilities. You have this, which they made work with combination blow, because I don't remember originally working with combination blow, but now it does. And you can one-tap people with Tempest Strike, because of course you can. And even if you don't have any stacks of it, it still does like 218 with Tempest Strike, which is basically enough to kill someone most of the time. And then these two are kind of just tiff stats. Maybe you got a good roll? That's a decent roll. Still missing range. But this thing really needs range, and I've not talked about the SMG at all. I'm talking about hunters, but... yeah, so Liars is essentially built into the subclass now, so Liars is dead, by the way. There's gonna spawn behind me again. I'm like so sorry, dude. I stopped trying. I just tried to get the flux off. But yeah, so I just hate what they did to Arc Hunter. With the like tier 10 abilities too, like I have better than tier 10 cooldowns right now. Just across the board, very easily. I have full tier 5 armor, but trust me, you can go stuff on Arc well before then. And this is all new, by the way. These are new Stompies. So I can have even better stats once, let's say, remove the tier 2 restriction, which I don't think they should do personally, but if people complain about it, it's going to happen anyway.
You've lost the lead.
So... I honestly hope they have a look at Hunter as a whole at some point. Because I don't think we're recovering. But the other subclasses, I think Strand is like okay. The problem with Strand Hunter is it relies on grapple, and you know how many people are running feedback fence now. It's like practically unusable. Same in the Aureus, like you try to fight anyone using Aureus and you're just dead. Like, it's hard to say. And Stasis... I feel like Stasis could have a place if you're the right person. I'm not very good at Stasis Hunter currently, and I probably need to play it more. I stuck him.
I need a hunter like you with the red cap.
Well, I feel like you could have... Therefore. I feel like you could, give it a place, but... I don't really have any way to talk about that. I just think all three Stasis subclasses are in like a decent spot right now, and that's about it. Hunter...
I can't wait to see what you do with that.
I would imagine Hunter probably needs the most work, because Stasis Walk is just going to be perpetually good until they gut it. Oh, nice shots. And Solar, I've always got the trying with Solar, but I think the problem with Solar Hunter... Every other subclass kind of does its gimmick better, like... I know I've rambled on about Solar Hunter being, like, secretly now because of Scorch, but... I feel like if you're gonna do a Scorch build, Warlock kind of does it better. Now, especially because of just turret spam, and you can build into the grenade stat. Oh, Fair enough. I think he's better SMG tracking than me. I don't know if he's on controller or not. I imagine not. But yeah, I think even outside of that, if you're just doing your normal build, as I mentioned, fluxes, just use fluxes. They really want people to pick up fluxes. I'll do a video on just how good fluxes are in particular, don't worry. I need to. Because I want them nerfed back to their original level, because I... Like, if I threw that slightly lower, that would have hit him. And I'm just gonna get it back instantly, like I already have a thought of it back. Like, just after throwing it, and I can one-shot someone. Thing may as well be on a dodge cooldown. Done. That looked too far. If only you lived a bit longer. That's something I have a really big problem with, by the way. I just like flick way too far on targets that are still. That's why I can never like snipe properly. It's kind of funny when I like watch it back and I'm like, ah, yeah. That's why I didn't hit him. And can I just forget to try and fix that? Tunnel vision. So yeah, I think that's the hunter run done. I'm going back to gunburn now. I bored everyone away. I can go back to the SMG that I'm using. Actually, I don't think there's really anything else to say about it. It's kind of just a generic SMG. I think multi-mech is probably better for most people. But if you're like me and like jumping in the air, it's quite useful. You know, when I don't get people who are like sat at the back of the map with pulse rifles, it shreds. Please rush, please rush. Don't know what I was waiting for him. That's another thing, is I think feedback fence should be removed from the game. That's another take I can drop in this video. I don't ramble. I think feedback fence is the worst thing they've ever made. Combining that with a shot package handgun, if you ever want to annoy me, that's the easiest way. If anyone ever matches me in the game. I would use final warning. I think final warning should also be removed from the game, by the way. Another thing, matching that weapon is very fun. I think issues at the moment is like... It's actually like you're not allowed to play the game anymore. Exotic. It's extremely boring. I don't want to end the game farming this guy. It's just like, if you use it with Aureus especially, it's literally just WM1 at someone and you win the game. And I do not want that to become the norm. I'm glad that people have stopped using it as much because of the shot package handgun and mouse, but Huh?
Good. Just as Zavala is second to me.
Okay.
Let the sting of this defeat.
Another reason I don't like ACs. Where is it? This fragment. Actual sadness. And, like, respect to that guy though, he's actually good at the game. Oh. Wait, no, that was the roll I already looked at. I said I got one. No, just look at that roll before I end the recording. It's gonna be mid. Yeah, it's good for PvE, I guess. There's no 550 though, I don't need it. Unless I do need the. By the way, if you haven't done your power crane yet, I recommend now's definitely the time. They made it so you can get bonus drops and they get power. So do that. Please come back to the game and your players. I don't want to fight the same 5 people anymore. Okay, bye.